Yesterday, in a viral video, the Boko group took the lives of 4 people believed to be aid workers of non-governmental organizations. The people who suffered the gruesome fate are suspected to be members of State Emergency Management Agency, Action Against Hunger, REACH International, and International Rescue Committee. In the video, before the execution, the government sent a message to all aid workers. In the statement, which was made in Hausa language, the unidentified voice said the execution is a message to infidels using aid workers to cheat and turn their people into believers. The voice further commented that they are only using aid workers to achieve their aim and don't care about them. The unidentified voice advised that the aid workers should turn to God, else they will continue to waylay and abduct all aid workers in their routes. Before the execution, the voice concluded that those who don't need their warning will suffer the same fate. It's quite unfortunate that those who have dedicated their lives to humanitarian service are now being gruesomely murdered. In the statement made by the evildoers, they made mention of infidels trying to cheat their people and make them believers. Who are the infidels and what are they being converted to? This question begs for answers. I think it's about time people who have children on the war front start withdrawing them. If a decisive military action to end this group won't be taken, then I don't think it's worth dying for. Last night, in a statement released by the president, he sent his condolences to affected agencies and promised such won't be happening again. He further thanked them for their service to the victims of Boko group in northeastern Nigeria. Words without action. It will not happen again. But it happened before. It's happened before and it's been happening over and over again. It's not going to happen again. These people are human beings. We talked about the pastor. I think the pastor, the can chairman in one of the northern states. It happened in December or so. And the same thing. They sent message again. The president sent message. And yet, it's been happening again. Before then, it's been happening. Since 2015, it's been happening to date. They will say it will not happen again. Oh, those who are involved in this, they will be brought to book. That's what we are going to be hearing. It's a normal thing. It has to be said anytime this kind of a thing happens. And the same way you can see the soldiers too, they are resigning. But the Nigerian army is telling us that that is not the case. That is not the issue. That is not the issue. But about 300 and something are leaving. But they will tell you, oh, it is a routine thing, that is a normal thing. When everybody knows what has been happening, we have seen about 2 or 3 people recently from the army. They are their member coming out to say what they know, telling Nigerians what they've been going through, and they are telling us that is not the true situation. Let's leave that aside. This issue of every now and then when this kind of a thing happens, you pay condolence to the people, you do this and that, it will not happen again. How do you expect people to believe that this will not happen again? Because people have been saying it, that it's been happening and it will happen again, and now it has happened again, telling us again that it won't happen again. And for somebody who understands, or who believes, who cherishes life, according to what the writer is saying, that if the soldier will not be doing the right thing, the army will not be doing the right thing, they are not going to be fighting, with all their strength, with all they have. That means this work is not going to, it's not worth doing. Those who are working selflessly to just help other people, that means it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it. Tell us now, those are the victims of these Boko people. What have they done to them? I mean, the government. What has government done to them? How have they been taken care of? How have they been rewarded? But no, the people they are going to be rewarding are the ones who said they have repented, that this and this and that. Those are the people that the government will be concentrating on. It will not happen again, but it's happening. We hope it will not happen, because if we say it will happen again, because it's innocent people that will still suffer it. So what do we call that? It's innocent people that will still suffer the whole thing. Honestly, it's so pathetic. Really, really pathetic. The Boko people that are supposed to be handled very well are now the one giving warning to innocent people. It is very shameful and terrible thing in Nigeria. Our numbers keep reducing day in, day out, while our leaders keep assuring us that it will soon be over. The question is, when will it actually be over? When? That is the question. That is the question. PMB is the problem of this Nigeria, this our country. Doesn't worth dying for. I blame those dying for the zoo, because the leaders are our problem. The earlier we understand this, the better for us. This is so serious that our dear country is now a den for the wicked and hungry blood-sucking demons. Which way, Nigeria? Which way to go? Everyone keeps embezzling money for themselves and not minding what happens to the common man on the street. My dear countrymen, it is time we stand up and fight for what really belongs to us, if we so believe that it belongs to us, not somebody somewhere telling us, let us take the bull by its own. Promises every time, but lives of these young innocent soldiers are being wasted. God, please come to our aid, as these Boko insurgencies are waxing stronger and stronger every day. They have highly sophisticated weapons with which they fight the soldiers. It is only you, the Almighty God, that can end this whole thing. Despite the billions of naira the government is sacrificing for security in this country, it's just amounting to fetching water into perforated baskets. Perforated baskets. For how long? For how long will this continue? Yes, now some people are smiling to the banks. They are smiling to the banks. They are smiling to the banks. Why some people are crying on a daily basis. They are smiling to the banks. It's unfortunate that people's lives, these people have parents, they have children, they have friends, they have families. You can imagine what they will be going through now. You can imagine what they will be going through now. And the same story we're going to be hearing from the government. Oh, it will not happen again. Oh, we'll make sure these people are brought to book. Even the soldiers are complaining on one side. Now, they will tell us that, oh, it is not Christians, it is not this and that. They call them infidel. What does that tell one? Because anybody who is not, practicing their own religion, or if they feel that some of the people who are practicing their own religion, they are very lenient to the people who are practicing other religion, they still get rid of them. They still get rid of them. And that's why some people will be telling you, oh, it is not only Christians that are targeting. No, they know who they are targeting. It is only those Muslims that are really, very, really lenient. They will not say, oh, you guys, you don't want to support us. Because if you don't want to support us, that means you are going to be part of you are going to be affected as well. But in the real sense, if we want to look at it, you talk about, oh, it is not, they are not targeting Christians. They are not targeting Christians. Then who are they targeting? Even from their speech, who are they targeting? How many, even last year, how many aid workers were affected? We know how many of them. We know how many times it happened. Like, it's happened like 3 times. It's happened 3 times. But now it's happening again. And they're telling you, oh, if you just feel all right, everything will be okay. Once they just say it, everybody should just go and sleep. That's it. If it happens again, they will say the same thing. They will say the same thing. I'm sure those who are always speaking on behalf of the president, Garba Shehu, I think that this is the time for them to respond to this statement coming from these people. Of course, they will have something to say. They will try to defend what cannot be defended. They will still defend it. I think this is the right time for them to respond now. Let us hear a statement from them. Of course, since the president said paying condolences to the people who were affected and it will not happen again. Of course, he has spoken. And if you go and check that statement, it's coming from the the president through Gabashi with the spokespeople, the both men. You know, that is just it. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.